Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good day. Today, we're back for more of the Bazaar, which I'm really excited to get into. The other day, did my date and time thing break? It's weird. Normally it does show up there at the top, but might be broken. Oh well. That it is what it is. But yeah, we are going back to the Bazaar. We're gonna try and have a good time. I don't know. We're gonna try and see how things go today. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. I'm always hoping for the best, though. We'll see. Sorry, that was me, not you. I did just check the servers, which I'm gonna have to remind myself to do every time I stream. But right now the servers are stable. And because they are stable, we are going to try. And we're going to try and get through more of the Bazaar today. I don't know how many games we're going to be able to get in, but we're always going to warm up with a normal game. So, yeah, let's just head on over to that right now. Probably do that. And we haven't really done this in a while, but let's get cozy and let's get our blanket on. So we can stop that here real quick and then head back into the Bazaar. I don't know what I want to do for my warm-up game on normal. Because we usually, I don't know. I mean, it's always kind of a gamble. Let's do a dually build. Start with dually. I know some stuff with dually has gotten better lately, but it's probably going to get nerfed. Fairly quickly, so depending on what we get here at the start as far as the cores, kind of determine what we're going to do. So we have the core, companion core, and the weaponized core. I think we're gonna go with the core. The core is usually the most flexible one. Let's go with strength, I guess. Even though it's kind of not great.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal.
Oh wow.
Whoever said
Wow.
money can't buy class had naive.
Okay. That is a pretty strong start. Holy shit. Okay, so on day one, and I'm Mobalytics does have the Bazaar as far as like what to expect at certain levels. So I'm going to be referencing this a bit. Okay. Oops, didn't want to do that. Bananable. Inglet. And Pyro. I think I think we're gonna go with banana bowl. Yeah. Because we could get a duct tape, which would be pretty good. But we'll see. Okay, not bad, not bad. Wow. Okay. Alright. Damn, didn't get the duct tape. Alright, medium and large. Is there anything medium and large that I can even afford? I guess we can look.
Things remind me of seeds, acorns.
Wow.
Home.
Well, we
Oh,
kind of
soon as
have
son's
to.
back home, I'm gonna be a business tree.
We kind of have to. When you shield, deal damage equal to this item's shield. Yeah, we'll make use of them soon. Let's just get an item. That's okay, I guess. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get like an atomic clock. Okay, this person has a weaponized core. Okay. Okay, we should have this one in the bag. Yeah, just barely. 5 HP. Close. Very close. Very close. If the cord went off about a second before, we would have been in a lot of trouble. Non-weapon items, yeah. So we could get more tools, maybe. Haste the core for 1 second. Yeah, maybe. Leftmost weapon. Friends. Get a friend. Earn. Reduce. Charge. And use any item to left. Charge this for 1 second. Well, we definitely want the core to go off a lot. Yeah. Get a shield item. Medium item. Shield item, I guess.
Nothing huge. All about
Brick
moderation.
buddy. Blast doors. Blast doors is too slow. These are all actually kind of bad.
Oh, that's okay.
All right.
It's been nice talking to you.
Okay, so we have Mosquito, Tent City Mirror, and Rogue Scrapper. We We might be able to beat the rogue scrapper, but control. Oops, let me control F. That's okay. Amber, hibiscus, insect wing. We honestly might want to go with the mosquito for the insect wing. I believe the mosquito has 2, so it's a 50-50. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So hopefully we can get a wing. That would be nice. If not, well. Damn. Lost the 50. Lost the 2 out of 4. That's actually crazy. Chocolate bars. Let's get some items. Upgrade for the sander is amazing. I do believe we want the Hamlet as well.
Enjoy your purchase.
Let's go Mountain Pass. And let's up our income. Okay, another dually. This dually has lost one fight. Oh, maybe I should have moved the sander over. That was kind of dumb. Oh, that's fine. We should be fine on this one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Shield item, chest, weapons. Let's move that real quick. Weapons, I guess.
My days are over, but my weapons crave more.
I don't even have space for this, and I probably won't for a while. Yeah, probably not. Upgrade for Chris Army Knife.
Make me proud.
Alright. When you slow, charge 1 second. Don't have burn, don't have poison, crit chance maybe, or a tool. If we get a friend, could get one of those. We get a tool. Let's get a friend. Like Dave. Okay.
I prefer action.
Tools?
Tools, weapons? Well, that's
Ooh.
up to you.
Okay, let's get rid of you and you. And you. Because we can get you, which is good. Damn it. This game and its instability, I swear.
Ooh, I saved that one from Curio's Jungle.
Okay, so
Cleaned
we're
up
getting
real
you.
nice.
Wow. Okay. Actually, I can put you over here, Oh, wow. Wow.
See ya.
All right. Okay. Okay, so let's see. As far as... Let's see, we have Scrapper, Flame Dance, Feather. Which one is this? Under... It's level 4? It is level 4. Okay, can the Scrapper give me anything I need? I mean, the scrap itself could be good. Eccentric. Etherite. That also has scrap. I think we're going to go with the Scrapper. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Not too bad. Not what I wanted, but it is what it is, I suppose. Let's see what
Come on
items
in.
you got.
Let's chat.
Not really. No.
Maybe if I got better goods.
Small or large items. I think we're still kind of okay, but we should really start building. I think I'm gonna invest again. No loss. Vanessa with 2 wins, level 4. Alright. Let's see what you got. Oof, that's a lot of damage. Shit. Yeah, nope. Didn't really have a chance there. It is what it is, you know. Large items. I don't think I'm gonna do anything large. So per level, it's probably better than the chocolate bars, so we'll just increase HP. Now we can put in this guy. We're gonna upgrade. Item. Yeah, I guess so.
People first, profit 10th.
Light bulb. Memory cards. Schematics is okay,
how
I
about this
guess.
leather we're... Oh, leaving.
I don't know about these other two. Probably gonna go with the brawler though, but let me check just to make sure. Retiree. No, he doesn't really have anything that we could want. Technovirus. The cryptos could be okay. I'm pretty sure brawler is still the best though. Yeah. Yeah.
Buddy, I've got work to do.
If anything, we want the hammer. Or the wrench.
Well, anyway, I've got to get back to work.
Damn. Didn't get either. That sucks. Medium items. I mean, the only medium item we have is this guy, but I don't even know if we could afford an upgrade, to be honest. I don't think so. We'll just get regeneration. Weapons. Yeah.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
Damn.
The Bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
Hey, David. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I don't, unfortunately. I wish I had a code for you. I do not. Are you part of the official Discord? I'm pretty sure you can post like a referral link on there, so that if anyone happens to have a code, they can use your link and send you one. But I don't know. I'm sorry.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
You're welcome. Oh boy. This might be okay. I don't think I'm doing enough to sustain them though. Shit. Yeah, if we make it to Sandstorm, they're probably gonna beat me. Oh, well, maybe not. Hold on.
Bring her about.
Oh,
I got
very
another
nice.
salvo in me.
All right. We have a little bit of slow, so slow skills are probably good. First time you fall below half health, slow enemy items for 3 seconds. First time you use large. First time you slow each fight, freeze an item for 3. Yeah. Let's do that one. Max health, burn, leftmost shield, side hustle, loot. Yeah, let's upgrade that, dude. 2 income? Sure. We're probably going to go Sabretooth here. Let me see. Pretty sure we can't beat the Infernal. Gorgon. No, the Gorgon's probably going to kick my ass. What about the Infernal? Oh god, no. Infernal has even more than the Gorgon. I think we're just gonna go with this Sabretooth. Yeah. Maybe we'll get a diamond pelt to sell. That would be nice. Nice. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Take that. Nope. All right. Sell you. Who is that? Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I'll check that later. Silver tier items. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna work at the docks, to be honest. Yeah. Tool, weapon, tool. Vanessa, 1 loss, 3 wins, level 5. Alright, see what you got. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know about this one. That is a strong Lanxian. Jesus Christ. That must have been their starting item. God, good lord, good lord. Okay.
Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Oh, upgrade for Chris Army Knife, okay. Crypto's also good just to have.
I'm back for a refund.
Don't really have anything else, fortunately. Upgrade your leftmost item. I think we want to upgrade the core. Trade health for power, small large items, cache averages. Let's hope we can get a small item that we can use. Haste item for 1 second when you haste heal 5. Damn. Alright. I think on this one we're going to go with the Foreman. I don't think we can beat the Loan Shark. It would be nice, but I'm pretty sure the Loan Shark is going to kick our butt. Foreman. We could get a Sander or a Chris Army Knife upgrade, which would be good. Mosquito can give us cooldown, though, which might be nice. I think we're still going to go with the Foreman, though. Yeah. we don't get either of those, or even this, we could get a weapon that we can sell for pretty good. So... okay. Alright, yeah, it's 12 gold. Small item.
Proportions, the finer the
No.
Ugh, window shoppers.
The docks, I guess? To a tool. That's okay, it's not great. Four-wind pig, lost a couple times, level 7. It doesn't worry me. What kind of build do you have? Ooh, this could be disgusting. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, not fast enough. Damn. Okay, we're on day 7. Don't really need large items. I think we're just gonna go skills. Weapons have 4 crit. Left deals 24. Crit it is. Friends have their cooldown. 2% crit per friend. Burn items. Get a tool. Crit chance, I guess. Non-weapon items. Man, we're just really not lucking out with those items.
Comes from a negative place.
I don't think I can beat Shock Trooper. No, they outskill me too much. What about Viper? Tyrant? It's not really that useful. I guess the rock then. Yeah. Ideally we want to get a feather. So we can lower the cooldown of the core. Nice. Okay. Small item.
You have to ask the price. You can't afford it.
Damn, we're super unlucky with those.
Classes.
Health, toughness, shields. We'd be looking for one of those, ideally. One additional EXP brings us closer, but it doesn't really matter. Let's fish for items.
I can forge some for you.
Shielded memory cards. No, not really. Shielded alpha ray. No.
I hope you come back
That's pretty unfortunate.
in one piece.
Level 8 pig at the death's door, 1 win. What kind of build do you have? You must have some kind of weird sleeper build that's strong, but is just getting pushed out by other builds. Yeah, that's definitely what it looks like. Yeah, this guy's gonna kill me before I can get him down. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, we'll get that one. It's really not worth doing the other ones. 2 shield per might be worth it. Could also get a tool. Let's do that. It's not super helpful. Get a shield item, small and large. I guess we'll check on that.
Master Merchants welcomes you.
While you have burn, reduce this item's cooldown by 50%. No. Alright, shield skills. Okay. Sure. It's probably not going to get better than that, so we'll sell you now. Can we beat a wandering shoal? Even if we did, it doesn't net us a lot. I mean, the EXP is good, but if we're going to do that, we might as well just do... Actually, we want to do the rock, because we can get another feather. Yeah, we definitely want to get a feather. Damn. Upgrade leftmost shield item, cooldown reduction. Let's upgrade that. Freeze skills. Yeah.
At absolute zero, atoms don't move at all. Is that slow enough for you?
When you freeze, haste the core for 2 seconds. When When you use your slowest weapon, freeze a smaller item for 1 second. So that would be the Hamlet. Search item, first time you poison. This would be great with this. Let's go with Frozen Shot.
Guards killed him. You know that, right?
Armory, I guess.
A customer.
Man, we've been really unlucky when it comes to items.
Very soft.
Makes me worried. On Death's Door, level 8, 3 wins. Alright, see what kind of build you got.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
I see.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
That is crazy. Damn. Alright, well, that was an interesting warm-up game. We should have our free run for ranked.
No king.
Pygmalion, Vanessa, or Dooley. Let's do a piggy run. Alright, what do we got? We have Bird. Strong start. I don't even know if we're gonna go shield, to be honest. I want to. Sure. Small item.
If you
Okay.
had to ask the price, you can't afford it.
I'm gonna get you.
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
Oh, actually, we can get all 3. Let's
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
do that. Okay, we didn't get the thing. The kimono ghost. Bananable, Kyver drone, or Viper. Oops. Help if I could spell. Probably Kyver drone, yeah. wish I had a yo-yo. This should be fine, though.
You seem like a nice person.
Nice.
Maybe too nice.
Yeah.
I'll spar with you.
Weapons.
This leg.
Ooh. Do we go for Beast of Burden, I wonder? Pretty much have to luck out.
Go make some.
Yeah,
more
let's get
swords.
Beast of
Come
Burden,
back
and
and tell me.
then... Okay.
You do see these tusks, right?
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be necessarily getting through this one. Maybe. Well, no, I might be able to out-sustain this one. It's gonna be tough. Yeah,
Got
just.
talent.
Okay.
You should put it toward nobler use.
You can learn a lot from losing.
Come on in. Let's chat.
Well, we definitely want the cash
So, How
register.
about this weather? Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
So that would be great. We're about to level. Can get rid of that.
Do you have
Let's
to
get
leave
those. Get rid. Yeah, we can get rid of you. Probably you too.
already? I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
I can already see all the treasures out of you.
Okay. Don't have shields. 2 chocolate bars. Upgrade all your bars. Pick out. Of course.
More is more, I always say.
Okay. I think we were going with pig out. Yeah. It's non-weapon item. I think we're gonna go mountain pass so that we can get that. Coconut crab. Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna go after the warrior. What about Tent City Mare? No, I I guess we're gonna go with coconut crab then. Yep. They might actually out-sustain me. Oh, nope. We both lost, but when you tie, you win.
Believe you'll win, and
Nice.
you'll live, but not against me.
Okay. Medium. Chest. Let's do a chest. Let's do that. Silver items. This is not going well. Silver items, I guess. Got a robe, which is nice, but we're okay with you. Let's buy you for more damage. And we'll just put you there. Noah and Vanessa, level 2. She's lost at least one round. Okay.
My people. Boring.
Oof, that's kind of gross. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting out of this one. No, my damage is too slow.
I can already see
Okay. Income. Additional XP. Yeah, I don't know.
Deals, not war.
Okay.
Moving up in the world.
Ointment. Yeah. Get an item. Sell silver tier items. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think we're just gonna get an item and hope for the best. Textiles. Okay. Scout trooper. Not really anything. Maybe. think we're gonna, well, yeah, I think we're gonna go alchemist. Of course.
One part sulfur.
Or apprentice,
2 parts
not alchemist.
bismuth.
Oh, man.
Did you see that? I mean, behold!
Losing is a lesson.
It's only day 3. I'm not sure if I should get any skills. Medium items, I guess.
I'm pretty laid back.
Let's get a
I
safe.
think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Yeah. I don't even know.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
Haste and charge skills. I guess. Don't have a property. First time you fall below half. Man, we can't even sell anything to make that work. Nope. That's kind of a shame. Another Vanessa.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure my build's too slow for Vanessa. Yeah. If anything, I hope the harpoon takes up my blade. But it doesn't really matter. Stacking too much fire.
Next time I'll show you what I learned from this.
Heal and regeneration. I mean, I don't even know. I guess. Heal power.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
Okay.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door. I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird. If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
I love that thing.
More
Yeah.
and more,
Income. Items. Probably income, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Dervish. Might be too fast for me. Blood Reef? Ugh, I don't know. I think we're just gonna go with Dervish and hope for the best.
Another fool with too much gold. Perhaps we struck the wrong caravan.
Okay.
Not all Jabalians are pacifists.
Yeah, let's attend a seminar. Well, I mean, that's nice, assuming we can win. Non-weapon items. Sure.
Reward the peaceful, punish the...
Okay. Really think we can make Silks work with Beast right now. Although I'll buy it just so that we can increase the thing. Alright.
My dreams are too big for you to steal. I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabalians.
Oof, it's got Crook. Yeah, I'm not beating this guy. This guy has way too much health.
Was invigorating.
Level 4. He's got almost 2k.
I can see you're going places.
That is crazy.
Be chasing you.
I don't have any shield skills. Bronze tier junk. Yeah, I
You
guess
see
so.
landfill? I see buried treasure. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar, that's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Okay.
Ooh-wee, now that's a bargain. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Alright, that net does a pretty decent amount of damage. Economic items.
Homes for money. You've
Yeah.
planted a golden seed, my friend.
Harvest will come soon.
Alright. Leftmost shields. Leftmost shield. Probably the EXP. Let's just go with the duelist.
What do you mean experience? I have a diploma.
We should be able to win here. Yep.
I followed the 10
Okay.
principles of dueling.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for. Now that's quality.
Tools. Guess so.
This all cost me my arm. Last time.
Nice.
Moving up in the world.
Another Vanessa. Man, this has been a rough go.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think so.
You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
Well, I guess motivation isn't everything.
I see the gold gleam in your eye. I bid you farewell.
Well, let's upgrade the register. We're not getting a whole lot of use out of that. Yeah. Not really. Okay. I use a tool, heal 5. Yep. Can we beat an Enclave Weeper? I don't know. This build's actually pretty weak. Let's try it. We can win at least. So that's something.
I come too far to let you stop me.
Okay. I actually have to use the restroom, so I will be right back. All right, let's get back into it. Large items, gold tier skills. Sure. Man, these are all kind of bad. I don't want any of these. Yeah. Armory it is.
Me? Moving up in the world.
Oh, wow. Shielded hatchet. That's interesting. Okay. Income. Leftmost heal. Spend gold. Heal. Yeah. Still don't have a property though, which is crazy. Level 8 dually, 1 win, and a decent amount of losses. Hey Caleb, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
Oh my god. Wow. Destroyed the weights. Jeez. Hello, hello.
Glittering moments.
Hmm.
Not feeling so good.
We don't have any shields.
People first, profit 10.
We haven't really been doing that well on items. No, I don't know.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Mm. Oh, yeah, but hopefully you're having a good day, Caleb. Thanks for stopping by. Do you play the Bazaar as well, I imagine, or are you watching people play a lot?
Happy to make a
Yeah,
sale.
let's just get
Sad to say
all of
goodbye.
these. Don't need them.
Discounts for peace.
Oh, wow. We're not generating a lot, but that could be good. No space. Because of course. Oh, your first time seeing it. Okay. Are you familiar with auto battlers? Like TFT, Hearthstone's Battlegrounds mode, I think. Um every 4 seconds. Might be worth it just on that. Hmm. Oh, you play a lot of TFT. Okay. Hmm. Let's get rid of you. Don't know how well that's gonna do. Guess we'll find out. A lot of TFT. Oh, that's cool though. I don't know. I'm not really good at TFT. I've tried it. I've tried it before, and it's not really my thing. Can't really wrap my head around the mechanics, but I'm sure if I just sat down and made a day out of it, I could probably understand. But did you get into TFT because you're a fan of League, or grade your leftmost weapon? Yeah, I guess. Who do we fight? Joyful Jack, maybe? Doesn't really net us anything that great. What about Chili Charles? Not really that good either. could be annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're probably just gonna go for Jack and hope for the best. Alright. It's not bad, but it's not gonna out-sustain stuff that just wrecks my shit. Yeah, I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Yeah, we're far enough along where we can use that. I'm not sure what upgraded there. I won't touch normal league. I like my sanity. I mostly play Magic the Gathering both online and arena and IRL. I'm also a huge Hades fan along with D&D and BG3. Oh, very cool. Yeah, no, I feel that. I used to play League like way back when, and I would only play I would play with friends, but we would only play like bots. It's very rare that we went into normals. It really just isn't that fun. You know, I mean it is, but it's like it's not at the same time. I don't know. Like I do have a competitive nature about me, but I'm also kind of like like it's not super necessary. Like I don't know. I think the most fun I probably had playing that was probably like ARAM. ARAM was not bad, but that's cool. It's not always nice to see another Magic the Gathering fan. Gosh, I don't even remember when I started playing Magic. That's how old I am. Urza Cycle, I want to say. I haven't kept up with it in like a long time. But I played Urza Cycle a lot, and then a couple years after that, it's mostly I played it mostly from like middle to high school. So I don't know. That was it's always cool though. It's an expensive hobby to keep up with, but I think it's a lot of fun, especially with the accessibility for like online and stuff. So, okay, don't have enough to make yo-yo a thing yet, and it's only going to do 1 damage. So. Small, medium, large. We do large, we might get another land scraper. Might be worth it. Shipment's not bad. Did use up pretty much all of our money, but reduce cooldown. Yeah. Oops. Fixer-upper. No. And this is already silver, so gold. Don't think we would have enough to upgrade it to gold unless we got rid of something. Assuming we even got another one. Let's fetch for it. Ah, God damn it. Of course that would happen. I don't want to give up my spare change or my bootstraps. Alright. Fine. Vanessa player. Fuck. Level 8. 4 wins. Lost maybe 2 or 3 times. Let's have an extremely strong build.
Boring.
Yep, you certainly do. Yep. Nope. No getting out of that one.
The Elder One.
Yeah. Pretty rough. Just didn't really have the stuff to make the Beast of Burden worth it, but we committed. That's okay. We do have a rank ticket, but let's do a normal.
You feel that
Let's try Vanessa build.
tickle in your soul? Let's sail.
My boyfriend got me into it in 2021. I love running Selesnya, though my current rank deck on Arena is Orzhov Control because it gets more wins. Feels bad to use most of the time, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're running Control, you're being that person. there's no real way around that. It is what it is, you know. It's kind of fucked up to do to people, but at the same time, it's the thing that's going to get you victory, right? So, or at least most of the time. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Discounts for peace.
Well, we do have enough gold, so we'll get the flash to the right, and we'll get a net. Fanged or banana bowl? Probably fanged. Banana ball could be okay though. Doesn't really serve purposes. Fanged's probably the way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No worries. I appreciate you stopping by. Lurk's perfectly cool. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Alright.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a
Okay, not
skirmish.
bad. That's kind of the one that we wanted. Of course that would happen. Let's try that again. I guess we'll go for
Come on in.
items.
Let's chat.
Wow. Well, since the game's pushing me in that direction, I have no reason to refuse. Let's get a slow item. Okay, that's fine. When you crit, fully reload this. Well, if I crit, it'll reload and I get lifesteal. Alright, let's give it a try.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Ooh, burn. That's not good for me. If I crit, it's not bad. Okay, so far, 2 crits in a row. Really. Oh my god, we just jerked it out.
Lamb legs
Nice.
are predictable. You move
Okay.
in straight lines.
Good start.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
Sure.
Cleaner the blade, the quicker the fight.
Okay. If it's our only attack. Yep, let's do that. If you have a friend, ammo, gains in ammo, crit chance. We're going crit, so crit chance goes up. Yeah.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
Damn. Oh.
I respect new food, but bare hands are not enough.
Pretty sure we don't have what it takes to go toe-to-toe against Warrior. I think we're just gonna go for the coconut crab. Okay. Losing the 50-50 sucks. Okay, we got him with the sandstorm, though. Yeah.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Coconut. Skills, we're still on day 2. I guess. I don't know. Regeneration. Sure, let's check out the junk.
I see buried treasure.
Wow, we have the Crusher Claw, but we don't have the things to make it work necessarily.
Trash
By
is
that.
trash. Reuse everything.
Okay.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Clamora.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Okay.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
Yo-yo. Pretty sure, yeah, it sustains me, though, unless I crit. So far, I've missed the 50-50 3 times. Okay, we got it that time. Got it that time. Didn't get it that time. Damn. No.
No hard feelings, right?
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Chunk items again. No. I think I'm better off just getting spare change.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Okay. Yeah, probably that. Day 3, skills or health, toughness and shield. Hard to say. Probably should get the armory though.
I can forge some for you.
Life preserver. It's only 200 though. Not really that good.
People say
No.
my armor's the best. But I'll keep working on it.
I don't even think we can get through the Aetherite this time. I think we're gonna go with the Flame Dancer and kind of hope for the best. It's probably gonna be pretty difficult though. Hopefully we get one of the bars or the ingots to sell. Sharpening stones also okay. Kind of need the income though.
It's over already.
And we got a cutlass instead. Damn. We don't have poison anything. Weapons.
But I can help you finish a fight.
Trebuchet. We don't really have enough burn though. Yeah. Nope.
With bruises.
Silver tier skills. I think we're gonna go with medium items.
What can I get you?
Ramrod. No.
If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
This feels kind of bad. This build is not coming
You
through.
should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
Well, I mean, this build is slightly better than the person that I'm fighting, but that's not saying a whole lot. Our lack of upgrades for a lot of stuff just isn't really working out.
I paint my ship red, but I don't use paint.
I mean, we do have burn, but are we gonna keep this? Probably not, right?
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
Well, we got katana, which is better.
Use it well. Make me proud.
get a friend. Let's get a friend. Okay.
Enjoy the thrill of battle. Okay.
Do we work at the docks? I think we do. Okay. Flame. Juggler. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we go with Dervish.
The Bazaar is an overripe fruit. The Lord of the Wastes would
Okay.
like you.
Waste of gunpowder.
Silver tier items. It doesn't help me much. That is too late. Not really hasting anything. That was a wash. We might find another crow's nest in here. There we go. Was worth fishing for.
What should I do with it?
We can't afford the upgrade though, so that is fine. We have a dually, it's level 4. It's 1-2 fights and has lost at least a fight.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Oh Jesus, it's a meta dually. Yeah, ain't no way.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Let's go mountain pass. Either way we level up, so let's get
Another empty
income.
chest waiting to be filled.
Leftmost aquatic, get a weapon. Yeah, we, of course. Go.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's
Okay,
gold.
we did this one. Great. Large items. Get another crow's nest.
Amusing. Why so fight?
We have the water wheel, but that doesn't work. Electric eels is just kind of bad.
I will play this game with you.
We're gonna go with the saber tooth because we could get a pelt that we can sell. race against time. Barely made it.
See that plank? Walk
Hmm.
it.
Not the pelt that I wanted, but still good nonetheless.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
Kind of late for that one. Oh, I don't have burn anything though. I kind of want it. Well, this basically crits almost all the time. So I can probably do this.
Go make some more stories.
Then move
come
that
back and tell me.
over. Yep. Okay. Another Vanessa. Level 5, 2 wins. Lost about two or three times.
My fight isn't with
Alright.
you, but if you insist, we're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. This is a haste build. Probably gonna wreck my shit. Yep.
All cannon, no
Not
power.
enough HP.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Hey, hero, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Haste one aquatic item for 6 seconds. The first time you haste each fight, freeze for 3. First time you use a large item, each fight hastes. First 2 times you crit each. Yeah. Yeah, we're going with that.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew.
Cachet. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad you're having a great day. That's good. That's good. Having a good Monday and whatnot. I'm glad. And I'm glad you're able to stop by the stream. Any plans for today or who do we go after? Probably the Weeper. We can probably take down the Weeper now. If anything, we want to get the Vial of Blood, I think. Awesome.
Was that even a battle? It made me scared.
Not really what we wanted, but that is okay. Just chilling. Chilling's good. Chilling is good. Large items. I mean, the only thing that we would get as far as large is a crow's nest, but I can't even afford that, so I think I'm just gonna get some chocolate bars so that I can up my health. Do we try weapons or do we get weapons skills? We still have to up stuff, so let's try and fish for some weapons.
Then my weapons more.
Mm. Weapon friend. Friend tool. Ammo. Property. Yeah. It's just not great, though. This would be good in a speed build, but we don't really have that.
All my weapons have been tested in battle. Have you?
Free Palestine. Wow. Level 8. It's got 3 wins and about 2 to 3 losses. It's Pygmalion. So, unless I can
Go ahead.
outdamage his
Underestimate.
sustain,
It makes this more
pretty
fun.
fucked.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Oh my god, what is this? Shadow Cloak. Oh my god. Okay. We need to wreck this thing. Shit. Don't crit? Okay.
Well, I'll admit,
Oh. Whew.
that was impressive.
Close.
You fall
Close.
like a
We're
boulder.
lucky that thing didn't
I
crit.
flow like the waves.
Get a weapon. Upgrade. Less most weapon. Gains 2 damage for each weapon you have. Your aquatic items have... Man, this is all kind of shit. Just gonna get EXP. Ammo items. Yeah. Grape shot. Just 3 seconds. Maybe? I mean, it is faster than the narwhal. I'd rather get the knives, though. If I get the knives, musket kind of ends up being kind of bad. Because I need the flask. I can get both. All right.
See you later. Don't go out at night round here, even with this on you.
Regeneration, Curio. Let's go to the docks. Tool, weapon, shield. Let's go with a weapon. Refractor. Okay, I think we want to take on the thug for this one. I don't know if I can. He's got 1650 HP. I basically have to outlast his anchor. But I do want the Thieves Guild medallion. Okay, let's try the thug. Oh, got there just in time.
It's over already. We barely
Damn.
got our flags up.
Not terrible though. Well, actually, yeah, kind of bad because it's 8 seconds. We don't have a way to haste that, so we can't really make use of the toxic concealed dagger. It is nice though; it gets you 2 gold every time it attacks, but it would be better in a speed build. We just don't have that. Gold tier skills? Sure. Okay, so we have an upgrade for alacrity, strength. When you use an item, burn 3. When you use an ammo item, burn 3. That could be good, actually. Yeah, that's actually amazing. Because then I can put this over here. Get an ammo item, get an aquatic item, burn items, gain 1 burn. Crit. Yeah, we're up in crit. Aquatic item. Regular items, small, medium. I think we go small, medium.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something.
Star chart. Weather glass. Pet rock.
Did you know
No.
sail and fail rhyme? Sail, fail, fail, sail.
Jesus. 5 wins, rank or level 8. Basically lost 1 time. Okay,
You should know.
let's
I'm
hope
a
we
bit of a
can
legend on Pelago.
out damage this dude. We need to burst him down. Oh my god, I don't think that's happening. No, he's got the super meta build. Holy shit.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo.
Jesus. I think we need HP. It's not a lot, but it's something. Large items. Get a burn item. Man, it almost makes you feel bad that we passed up the trebuchet. But then again, we wouldn't really be able to use it, so... Large items it is. Maybe we can get an upgrade to the nest. Well, there's a trebuchet, but... since none of these have actual crit, it doesn't matter. No. Cannonade would be nice if we had more space, but kinda don't.
Says I need to close the deal. Nah.
I think we go for Cosmic Rock. That way we can lower the cooldown of something.
Waste of gunpowder.
Damn, and we didn't get the feather. That sucks. Going with small items. Hopefully we can get an upgrade for the flask. And we don't. Damn. Yeah. Haste slow and cooldown. Yeah, I don't know about that. Can't believe we haven't gotten a revolver.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
Damn, we're really getting screwed on those. A dually. Level 8, 4 wins. Lost about 3 to 4 times. Well, if I lose to this guy, I'll be using my cheat death, so... Oh, Jesus Christ. This power drill. Yeah, just the status alone is gonna kill me. It wasn't fast enough to burst him down.
There's no time but the present. I don't.
Yeah.
Ships may sink, but I'm a good swimmer.
Okay, we're gonna level this turn anyways, so let's fish for small items.
Is highly concentrated.
I'm just gonna upgrade that to upgrade it.
The quicker the
Did
fight.
it did not lower the cooldown. Damn, we really got fucked on that flask, or yeah. Don't have vehicles. Damn, all of these are kind of bad. Yeah, I guess.
Now this will inspire the crew.
While your enemy has more health, your weapons have your cooldowns replaced by 10. Your items have +3 crit chance per weapon you have. Yeah, that's probably the play. Yeah. I think we can beat the Enclave Revenant. I guess we'll find out.
Spineless as a jellyfish.
We can sell that. Skills.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared?
Oof. When you buy or sell a weapon, gain 40% max health. I don't know. We're pretty late. How much is that going to help me? Probably not a lot. None of this is really good. Yeah, I guess we'll just get that.
Your enlightenment is my reward.
Some
Cool.
engineers fix things. I make the things they fix things with.
Good lord, man. Upgrade your leftmost item.
Ooh, the keener the blade,
Okay.
quicker the fight.
And another Vanessa.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. I may be young for a captain.
Okay, what
but
kind
I've
of
seen
build
my
do you
share of
have?
storms.
Ooh. Poison and haste. I don't know if I'm going to be able to burst you down. Maybe. It's taking too long to get their HP down. They're probably going to beat me with poison.
Next time, boys.
Never mind.
Less blunder, more plunder.
Barely made it.
I paint my ship red, but I don't use paint.
Okay.
You have at least a
Skills.
grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Submerged. We only have one aquatic item. When your items gain freeze, burn for 12. When you slow, gain 4 regen. The first time you burn each fight, freeze an item for 4. Fucking. Man, these are awful. We don't have anything that hastes. I guess.
I sense much uncertainty in you.
Non-weapon item. Alright.
Discounts for peace.
Good lord, man. Just want an upgrade for the flask. Why? Why? Just fucking why?
Present with me?
Lord Arkin. Holy shit. No, that's not happening. don't think we can outskill the property baron. It's probably gonna have to be boss. Yeah. Yeah, boss it is.
Knife, sword, axe.
Truth is, our health is pretty low this late into the game. We kinda need more health.
Tell the bosses. They're gonna pay for this.
See that plank? Walk it.
Oh, that's nice. Could be worth it. Six seconds though. Yeah. Oh, we could. Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we don't need another crow's nest. Let's just increase our HP. Gumballs, small friend, small item. I really want another flask.
Just taking the first step.
It doesn't seem like we're gonna get it though. Nope. Upgrade your leftmost aquatic item, get a friend. Leftmost item, 1 max ammo. Get a weapon, crit chance. I think we're gonna do ammo and we're going to upgrade that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Level 10 Vanessa with 7 wins. Fuck.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight
That barrel really screwed me.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina. My father lives through me.
Man, that's rough. That's really rough. Okay. Well, I do have another ranked ticket, so let's make another run at ranked.
What's possible.
Let's do Piggy. I'm pretty sure all of my ranked runs have been with him, but Pygmalion does have the most consistency depending on opening items, so golf club, bushel, heal shield for 20. I think we're gonna go with bushel. Shield items have plus 12. I think we're gonna go with that. Weapons. Okay.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
Wow. Oh, I mean, I want to get Beast of Burden, but I don't think we're gonna... It's really hard to make that one work. 6 seconds, 6 seconds. We're gonna go with
Go make some more
Flail.
stories, then come back and tell me.
We did not get Kimono Ghost. I think we're gonna go with drone. Hopefully we'll get the insect wing. Well, at the very least, we will outsustain him. So there's that at least.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe too nice.
Small and medium items.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying.
Briefcase. Let's pick up a rewards card.
I can buy things. Huge.
And let's up our income. Okay, what kind of build do you have, sir and or ma'am?
You do see these tusks, right?
Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, I should be able to out-sustain you. Here we go.
Don't let this get you
Really?
down. Eyes on the ground.
Damn.
Next time I'll show you
2
what I
HP.
learned.
That's weird. I thought I had more shield than he did. Even with the life. Strange. Okay.
Make deals, not war.
That's a very interesting
That's quality.
graphic there. It's non-weapon though.
More rounds.
Upgrade your leftmost weapon. Gain 2 income. It's important for us to gain income early, so let's go with income and then put you there. Actually, hold on. Heal, spare change. Oh. Wow. Okay.
Might leave a scar, but nothing a tattoo won't cover.
That is actually crazy. Yeah, let's go for the coconut crab.
Jabalians are pacifists.
Get a heal item, small and large. Don't really have a ton of income, so... What the hell? Oh god, Google AI's sending me messages now? Shit. Small and large items. I mean, a vineyard might be worth it, but I can't even properly utilize it right now. I don't think I've ever seen a vineyard come in at bronze.
All things in moderation.
Wow.
Moving up in the world.
Okay. Jungle or cache? I think we're gonna go with jungle. Nice. Okay, 10 income. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Let's see what you got. Let's go.
Boring.
Ooh, it's a pretty disgusting build. Yeah. Critical. Not gonna be able to do much with that.
But I'll be chasing you.
Large items. Bronze. Get a weapon. Let's look at the large items.
This is more fun.
Oh wow. Yep.
I would give it for free, but Tiny Andy says that's wrong.
Oops. Perfect. Okay. Gain 2 income. If you have a property, gain additional 2 EXP. 50 max health for each tool. I think we're gonna go with income. Yep. Skills on day 3. No, I think we're gonna look for weights.
Some engineers fix things.
And we got them.
Now that's quality.
It's pretty amazing, to be honest. Oh, I fucked up. Scout Trooper. 750. Pretty bursty, but nothing that I can really use. Oh, Frost. Oh, maybe. Frosty has weights. Alright.
angry.
Okay, we should be okay. Yeah.
We fight again.
Okay, get the weights, please. Weights.
It's all about
Fuck.
motivation. You gotta know what
Damn.
you're fighting for.
Silver tier items. Yeah. Ooh. We have Beehive.
When I'm rich, I'll never give no again.
What can we... we can get rid of this. And get Beehive. Oops, didn't want to do that. Yeah. Experience. We're just gonna get health. We need it. Okay.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians.
Okay. Good job, bees. Good job. Small items, silver tier skills, non-weapon item. I guess we can check skills. When you use a property, adjacent items gain 5 crit chance for the fight. I don't think this triggers off of that though, because use implies a I'm pretty sure it means that the item would need to have a cooldown. So I'll get it just to get it, but I don't think that's the intention. Upgrade your leftmost shield item. Yeah. Health, toughness, shields, chocolate bars, 3 change. I think we're gonna go to the armory.
Me? Try my best.
When you use an adjacent item, shield 10. But again, use Use implies that there's a cooldown. Let's just get it. Hydro dude? $1,400 HP. Doesn't really have anything that I can use. We're probably gonna go with the brawler again. Actually, retiree might be okay. But what about... We might just want to do the brawler for the wrench or the hammer, though. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Yeah.
Buddy, I've got work to do.
Ooh. The bee is really anti this guy.
Well,
Flashy mechanic might be good.
I've got to get back to work.
Because this does have a cooldown.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win.
Star of HD upgraded tool. Perfect. Works for me. Yeah, items. Okay.
Profit 10.
Nice.
If that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Okay, we do have another bee. Medium, large, docks. Might get another beehive if we do medium, large.
Small things remind me of seeds, acorns.
Okay.
Moving up in the world.
Do I want to see the next... Do I want to see that? Do I care? It's probably worth it. But then again, I don't know. No. Alright. Let's see what you got.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I won't be able to out-sustain you. Well, it took... Well, maybe. No. Yeah, since the only thing that's left is your revolver, which does crit, I should want this one. That's crazy. Alright, nice. Good job.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo with me.
Very cool, very cool. So far, the bees are... They are doing work. They are doing work. Let's get some shield skills. You have exactly one weapon. Your shield items have plus 10 shield. I mean, we do. Yep. Yep. Okay. Get a weapon, max health, 2 piggies, trainer, leftmost shield item. Yeah, let's max that one out. I guess we'll go with medium items.
I'm pretty laid back.
Get 3 spare change. It's not really worth it. That is, though.
I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Okay. I kind of want the cash register. What's the likelihood that we're going to use the vineyard? Probably not. Yeah. Probably not. It's okay to sell that now. Let's get the register.
I like the exercise.
Actually, let's do this. Okay, so it's between those two. Rocket Trooper, Mod Squad. Crypto's not bad, but Rocket's okay. Might just go with Duelist. Everything's actually kind of bad. But with Mod Squad, we could get Crypto, so it might be worth it. Let's do Mod Squad. Ooh, okay. Nice. There we go. And we got a crypto, which is great. Okay. Between 0 and 20. Put you off to the side over there. Actually... let's do that. Although I don't actually know what this does, so I guess we'll find out. Damn, we really don't have a whole lot of health for level 5. Should probably start stocking some health here. Yeah. Fortunately, we missed out on 2. We could probably look for some skills. Equal to your level. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is affecting anything. We'll just get metal. Okay.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Okay, we'll eventually just out-sustain this guy. So, interesting builds. Upgrade your leftmost item. Do I want to upgrade Beehive? Model ship. I guess we'll do a 50-50. Yeah. Ugh. Come on now.
Now that's quality.
Okay, so it upgraded the register. Well, darn. Okay. Oh, wow. Wait. Can't tell. Shield skills? Probably? Yep. Definitely doing that. We don't need weapons, so I guess we'll work at the docks. Shield item. Tool. I think we're gonna go with the tool. Atomic clock. Well, if this was a dually build, this would be amazing. Actually, this is amazing. I'm not even sure how I would utilize it, though, because it's 1 second. I'm just going to put you over there for a second. 11. Enclave Weeper, maybe? Well, the only thing useful from it would be the EXP item. It does give us 3 experience, though. Don't think we want the foreman. The scrap could be potentially good. Oh. What about Zookeeper? Zookeeper could get us a pelt. But still. Is our best bet really Enclave? I think it is. Okay, Enclave it is. Good job, bees.
I've come too far.
Hey, we got the EXP potion. Sick. Items. Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, a customer.
But nothing. Okay. Another level. Leftmost shield item. Leftmost heal item. I think we're gonna go with shields. Scavenger hunt could be good, but we're just gonna go with shield here.
Moving up in the world.
Gold tier items or skills?
This world is full of noise. You must find the quiet within.
6 heal, well, half, 20 regen, large, 10 gold. Nope. That doesn't work. Or damage. Heal item is 18. Shield equal to level. Yeah, let's do that.
Quality. You do see these tusks, right?
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Alright, bees. It's your time to shine here. Although they're probably going to kill us with poison, looks
Bravery
like.
without strength is a sword without a blade.
That's weird. They were being used a lot, but the bees weren't going off as much as it should have. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay, so what got upgraded? Probably the clock. Gold tier skills. Yeah. Well, this doesn't have a cooldown though. But we do have a weapon. This is actually kind of awful. I guess industrialist? Medium large? Oh, actually maybe it upgraded itself. Yeah, let's see if we can get another property maybe. Actually, we should just be getting properties anyway, so that we can do that. This is at 17. That's probably the best we're gonna get, so let's just do that. Then let's do that. Yeah, why not?
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
Oh, actually, that was just a large item. That wasn't a property. Tools. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe we want to... I think we're gonna go for suds. Because we could get some properties. that's what we're going for. Okay. Hogwash, please. That would be great. Please.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Let's go economy.
Building homes for money. This
Nice.
will do well for you. I promise.
Okay.
A wise investment, Mr. Pygmalion. I don't succeed unless my clients succeed, and I am very successful.
Alright, what do we got? 3 value, health, leftmost heal item. Yeah, okay. Haste and charge skills, probably need those. First times you crit each fight, charge for 2. First time you fall below half health each fight, haste your items by 2 seconds. Probably that one. Okay.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabonians.
Oh, Jesus. One of those, huh? Okay. Question is, can my bees eventually kill you? I hope so. But it looks like right now we're kind of in tandem, and it looks like your yo-yo is probably going to kill me a lot quicker than my bees. Yeah. Damn. He just had better sustain.
Now that's quality.
Skills it is. Upgraded the clock. Double your crit chance. We don't have crit. When you use your weapon, give your healing items plus 20. Actually, that is a yes. Large items.
This is talking fast.
It's a property, so that's perfect.
Tiny Andy says that's wrong.
Okay.
Money. What should I do with it? Your coins are like dust in my palm. But thank you. Whatever that is for, I hope it pleases you.
I wish we could use the clock for something, but we're just so, like... Our build is set, so... it was nice to get, but see you later, clock. I think we want the rock. so we can get the cooldown. Yeah. Okay.
Not all Jabalians are pacifists.
Find any item in the bazaar. I guess. I mean, we are going to.
Where shall we start?
We are going to level after this. So. Wow. Properties, please. Works.
Who were the people who left these things behind?
Shield items, gain 1 shield per level. Personal trainer. Shield item, upgrade your leftmost weapon. Get a weapon. Why not?
Moving up in the world.
Sell items? Not really sure what else there is to get. I mean, I could get another property, maybe.
Come on in. Let's chat.
No. Yes. Yes.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Okay, so we can... You do that. Gotta hope for the best here.
Boring. Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we need to build up our defenses here. We probably can out-sustain him. Oh no, he's gonna get that critical. He's gonna get that hit in. Yeah. Damn.
Time is an endless now. Who are you again?
It's probably better for us just to get that. Can we enchant the bees? Let's try it. With shield effects. Jesus, okay. Oh no, we can't enchant the bees. That's crazy. Okay, we should be able to enchant the bird though.
I've come too far to fail.
Interesting. I guess that probably would be overpowered though. Skills.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have capped me.
I guess we'll just keep on keeping on with that. Bronze tier items. Let's get health. No, nothing that good. Oh man. Well, no. We probably should do the Revenant just so that we can get the EXP. Yeah, let's go for that. Kind of doesn't matter what we get, but... Alright.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe too nice.
Oh, right. It's a shield item now. Alright. Medium items. I mean, we can hope for another beehive or weights.
Take your time. I'm pretty late.
Beehive.
Moving up in the world.
No weights, though.
People first, profit 10. Do you have to leave already?
It's kinda not worth it, though. Okay.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Oh boy. This is scary. Should be able to out-sustain this one, though.
You've got
Yeah.
talent. You should put
Okay.
it toward nobler use.
You can learn a lot from losing.
Oh, perfect. So we finally upgraded the weights, which is good. Get a freeze item. Experience.
Don't tell anyone I told you
Shield skills. Yeah. Plus 12 crit chance. Sure. Upgrade your leftmost item. Alright, B. You are now a diamond. Diamond B. That is crazy. Okay. Probably don't do the Void Golem. Property Baron will probably kick our butt. Probably Harrow? Well, hold on. Well, if we do the Property Baron, deal damage equal 3 times the value of your items. I don't know. That sounds like that might be tough to take down. I mean, the properties would be nice because it would increase the bees. I don't know. We'll just try it. We'll try it. Oof, that is scary. Didn't have a chance. Okay.
You just motivated me to get stronger.
Let's get skills. I don't really use my properties. Damage equal to triple your income.
Lonjabali, everyone has enough.
Selling you.
My skills are not
Okay.
weapons. A blade can prune a garden.
I am
Sure.
but a humble farmer. Coins are my seeds, wealth is my crop. You've planted a golden seed, my friend. Harvest will come soon.
Do we still need the rewards card? Probably not. Keep the wrench because it's hilarious.
I bid you farewell.
Okay.
My people. Boring.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Ooh, shit. Burn haste. That's scary.
Defeat does not defeat me.
It's good for me, though.
Oh, you've got potential. Now that's quality.
Monster skills. Yes, please.
Nature will still eat you.
When you sell a small item, give a shield plus 4 shields. Well, cooldown reduced by 40%. Jesus Christ. It doesn't work on the bee, but it's worth it for the bird. Yep.
Look at those talons. Beautiful. My lessons are painful. Are you prepared?
It's 60 heal. Your items have, well, 60 heal. When your opponent freezes your items, reduce the duration by 1 second. Yeah, let's get that just in case. Okay, last time the property baron kicked our ass, so we're not doing that. Enforcer? I don't know. No, I think we're gonna play it safe and go with Harrow. Yeah.
Tell your bosses.
Here we go.
They're gonna pay for this. I've come too far to let you stop me.
Shields, +1 for each level. Health, scavenger. Health, yeah. Shield skills, why not? Yeah. Yeah. Give an item a random enchantment.
Have you ever considered becoming
Okay.
triangular?
Poison. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's see what you got.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Holy shit, what is this? Well, it looks like I have the anti-U build, so that's good, but Jesus, man.
Don't let this get you down.
Tool spam, that's crazy. Alright, We don't need weapons. That leveled itself all the way up. Item or temporary boost. Let's get an item. Wow. That is quite the item to get. Okie dokie. Experience, weapons, gold. Let's just get experience. Okay. Don't need a sparring partner, so hulking experiment is the only choice. So I'm pretty sure we still can't beat Void Golem. Nice.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Well, you don't have ammo, so kind of unfortunate for us, but 7 gold for each property. Upgrade leftmost weapon. Don't need to do that. Leftmost shield item gains 2 per level. Get a shield item. 2 chocolate bars. Upgrade the bars. Well, no, if we're going to amplify shield, we're going to amplify this one. Shield skills. For every 2 gold you have. Wow. You have shield items plus shield equal to double your level. That is quite a lot. First time you fall below half health each fight, shield equal to 30% of your max health. I think we're going to go with specialist here.
Moving up in the world.
And haste charge skills. Alacrity. Okay. What do you got? Holy shit, that's a lot of health. I said like 10,000. Jesus. Not sure if I'm even going to be able to beat you. Oh my god. Wow. No, I believe that is basically impossible. Holy shit. Well, we're slowly chipping away at the armor. As long as I can outsustain his damage, it should be good. Even once we go into the sandstorm. Yeah, look at that. 50k shields. Holy shit. 60k. 70k shields. 80k shields. Holy shit. That is crazy.
That was invigorating.
Wow. Fight a monster. You know what? Might as well, right? We don't really need any items. I mean, it would be nice to have a diamond beehive just because, but fight a monster.
Yes, I will dance with
Lord of Waste? Okay, okay. Maybe we can get the lamp. If we can get the lamp, that would be really good. Oh, right. Flamberge.
Return to the Bazaar. Do not corrupt.
Please, lamp. Please, lamp.
Believe you'll win.
Damn.
You'll win, but not
Damn it.
me.
Ah. Okay. Max health, economy item. It's max health. Weapons, small non-weapon item. Let's just go for a boost, in which we will get more max health. Lord Arkin. I wonder if we can even beat him now. Ooh, I don't know. I kind of want to, though, because they have a skill that might be good if we can beat them. Let's give it a try.
You must not know who I am.
We want unwavering. Everything else is just kind of meh. Come on, unwavering. Let's go.
It's all about motivation.
Damn it.
You gotta know what you're fighting.
Damn it to hell. Leftmost shield item gains 2 shield per level. Weapon. Value. Upgrade leftmost shield item. So yeah, no, we're gonna continue to give this shield. Gumballs. Small item. Might as well do gumballs, I guess. Okay. Perfect. More of that, please. Let's get some more skills. Small plus 30. Items have 6% chance to crit. Shield equal to double your level. Yep. That's the one. Okay, let's see what build you've got. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, plus 5,000 something health. What kind of sustain do you have? Wow. Okay, he's got yo-yo. Can I outshield his yo-yo? Okay, slowly denting his health. Okay, okay, doing work here, doing work. Holy shit. Over 100k shields. Let's fucking go. 200k shields. This is insanity. Come on, bees. I believe in you. I can't even see what my shield value's at. It has to be 350k shields. Holy fuck. Okay, so who won? Did I win? Did we tie? What? Okay. I guess the value overflowed?
This
maybe?
world is full of noise. You must find the quiet within.
That was insane. I want to believe I won that one, though. Your weapons have damage equal to your gold. Jesus Christ. Your heal items plus 9%. Yeah.
I do not teach guidance. I teach mastery over it.
Let's do gumballs. Okay. We probably want to fight Octopus, to be honest. It doesn't give us anything in particular that's great, but does give us the most value for our stuff. So Octopus it is. He doesn't really have any skills that I want either.
Not all Jabalians are pacifists.
Let's just take it. Enchant a weapon with lifesteal. Well, we can't enchant the bees. We already know that. That's pretty sad. That's super sad. Let's... Tranquil Spring the ship. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Uh, 20 regen, no. Large, no. When you crit your heal items, gain 10 for the fight. Ooh. Oh man, that could be good. When you use a tool, heal plus 10. Let's go with improvised heal. Shield skills. $50 shield. Small shield items have 30 shields for every 3 gold you have. Wow. Okay. Hello? There we go.
My people would
Okay. What kind of build do you have? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yo-yo. Okay. Damn. I mean, I should be able to sustain him, but I'm basically fighting myself. Wow. Okay. Yep. 300k shields already. $400k. $500k. This is so stupid. 600k shields. 700k. $800k. $900k shields. Holy shit. Can we get a million? 1 million shields. Holy shit. Wow. We're not even looking at the heals either. This is crazy. Okay, we spent the maximum amount of time in the fight. So when that happens, okay, because we tie, I win. Nice. God damn.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
2 chocolate bars. 20% crit chance. Fuck it, let's give the bee some crit.
Training is not complete.
Your shield items gain 1 shield per level. Yep. Diamond tier items risk some coin. Let's get health. Void Colossus. Well, Void Colossus is cool. Don't really need it, though. Trash Titan. Don't really need anything from there either. What about Haro? I think Haro is the plan. Could could get a useful skill off of him. Yeah. Okay. Haro it is. If anything, we probably want assault focus or keen eye.
You seem like a...
And we got neither. Oh no, I got that bug again where I can't sell the thing in the left, in the 8th spot. Let me go ahead and report that real quick. Okay, that sucks. Let's fight a monster.
Take the day off. I'll do this one myself.
Oh, we're fighting Haro again. Okay, so we have another chance at some skills. Assault focus, please.
I've come too far to let you stop me.
Yeah. Man, that sucks that we can't do anything about that. We don't need the wrench anymore. Yeah. Haste charge. Let's go for it. Well, it's not something we actually need, but max health, of course. And fighting a pig. Okay.
My dreams
Damn, that guy's got a lot of health.
for you to steal.
Okay, what's your build? Oh wow. Okay, I might just kill you. Well, no, never mind. Whoa. Oh. The turbo thing. Wow, that was a crazy build. Damn. We're doing pretty good, but... Oof. Oh, that's too bad. I mean, at least we got 2 chests on that run. So that's good. B put in like a ton of work along with Bushel, Restorative, Shielded Bird. That was crazy getting the Shielded Bird. Weights, Beehive. We had a bunch of skills. A lot of them kind of weren't that good. Tall buildings. Hyper focus. Yeah. I mean, we did pretty... Oh, wow. This is bugged. You can't even see that. But yeah. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I thought that was a ranked game. Ah, well, that's fine. Okay. Alright, not too bad today. Not too bad. I think that's what we're gonna call it for now. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours. So yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, well, I mean, for now, let's head on back. But pretty crazy. I mean, it sucks that we didn't win, but we only really could have lost to something like that, where, I mean, that thing hits 8 times, so when it crits, like, unless you have the sustain at that point, there's no getting around it. So pretty insane stuff. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to ramp up quickly enough. So, you know, that's kind of how they say the cookie crumbled, I suppose. But I don't know. I mean, all in all, I had a really great time, and you know, thank you again, everyone that decided to stop on by for a little while and you know, catch the stream, even if it was only for, you know, maybe a couple of minutes or so. I always appreciate anyone that stops by, and it was a good stream. I really liked it. Very enjoyable. I really like this game, and right now, again, it's in beta, more or less closed beta, and I don't know when it's actually going to go live. But at that point, everyone that's been watching and wanting to get in the game, if you're not able to afford a founder's pack or unlucky enough to not get a code, you'll definitely have time to get into it then. And this seems like it's going to be a game that's going to be around for a long time. So, yeah, without further ado, I'm going to head on out here. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. Y'all are awesome for doing so. And I will catch you on the next one. But yeah, that's it for now. Have a great rest of your day. And I will see you when I see you.